Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Melody, and in this video I'll be sharing on maintenance of a healthy body weight. I'll be explaining on the benefits of a healthy weight, BMI, and some of the problems associated with being overweight or underweight. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Firstly, I'm explaining on BMI, which is the body mass index. It is a method used to calculate if you are within your healthy weight range. So I use this method to calculate my own BMI. And if you are elderly, it is difficult to use this method because you lose muscle mass as you age, and so basically your BMI is it's difficult to accurately measure it with this method. And also, if you're an athlete, it means you probably have a lot of muscle mass, which means your BMI might be high. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you are not healthy or anything. So it's not necessarily a very accurate method, but it can really help you to give you an idea of where you stand in terms of your body weight. So I'm going to explain on the BMI chart to help you when you calculate yours to know the range in which you fit. For a person who is underweight, their BMI is usually below 18.5, and for a normal weight is 18.5 to 24.9. For overweight, it's 25 to 29.9, and obese, it's 30 and above. So I'm going to give you an example of my own BMI. So BMI is equals to weight in kgs divided by your height in meters squared. So for example, I am 47 kgs divided by my height, which is 1.52 meters squared. It gives me a BMI of 20.34, and according to the BMI chart, I am within the normal weight range. So the higher your BMI, the more risk you are at overweight related diseases. Okay, so now I'm getting into why it is important to maintain a healthy weight. A healthy weight reduces your risk of certain overweight related diseases such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, some cancers, etc. And I believe if you lead an active life, it helps you sleep better and it improves your skin, because if you accumulate a lot of fat under your skin, it actually affects your skin, the outlook of your skin. So only to name a few. So the thing is, it's not that if you are under like the normal weight range, you don't get sick or anything, but if you are obese, it increases your chances with certain conditions related to that, to being overweight. So I'm going to explain on why maintaining a healthy weight is beneficial for you. For example, it helps reduce the risk of overweight related conditions such as high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and other cancers, etc. It helps you combat them. If you already have them, being within a normal weight range will help. A normal and health weight range will help you in getting better, I guess. So now I'm going to explain on some of the tips to help you maintain a healthy weight. I'm going to explain on the tips to maintain a healthy weight, some of the tips that I use, which is firstly, eat breakfast even when you don't feel hungry. Eating breakfast will make you feel more fuller, more energy throughout the day, and it reduces your chances of overeating later in the day and reduces your chances of snacking too much throughout the day. So eating breakfast will definitely help you a lot, and it also increases your metabolism as you start your day, which means you have a more chance of burning calories throughout the day. So definitely eat breakfast. Maybe it's just me, but when I skip breakfast, I tend to feel more hungry throughout the day. But with eating breakfast, it actually helps you to control how much you eat throughout the day, because it's better to eat small portions. I think it's better to eat small portions throughout the day than to. Second tip, exercise, move your body. It doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym. It might mean just you increasing your walks, jogging, swimming, uh, looking for workout videos on YouTube, whatever works for you. Increase your movement. It will definitely help you in maintaining a healthy weight. I do that. I exercise regularly, and for the longest time I think I've maintained my weight. I've done my best. Of course, with age you gain a little more weight, but doing this will definitely help you maintain a healthy weight. Is to cut unnecessary sugars. For example, I don't drink fizzy drinks. Um, Not just for the reason that they make me bloat, but I do think they don't necessarily add any nutritional value, or I don't know, I just don't think they're the type of beverage that you get anything from. So those are, if you really want to maintain a healthy weight, you have to cut some of the unnecessary sugars that you definitely don't get anything from. You know, there are other options. It doesn't mean you have to cut sugar completely, but you can cut some of the things that doesn't really help you with anything. Tip number 4 is to reduce snacking and eat whole meals. What I mean is that I prefer to eat 3 times a day, 3 healthy full meals, than eating, snacking little chocolate bar, whatsoever, something. I think it's a better way, because as you snack on those little things, they give you empty calories, which means you are just increasing your calorie intake with foods that doesn't give you any nutritional value. So investing in eating only full meals will definitely help you with that. And to someone who wants to have an idea of how much they are eating, if you're eating full meals, you can have an idea that when you are snacking on little things that just increase your calorie intake, but they're so small and you probably don't think they are impacting anything, but they are. Okay, so now I'm going to get on some of the health problems associated with being overweight or underweight. So I did a research on this, and I'm just gonna take you through my findings concerning this. So if you're underweight, it might mean that you are not getting enough nutrients. Not everyone who's underweight is going to experience this kind of adverse effects, because it depends on the genes, etc. So the first one is osteoporosis, which is where your bones are brittle and become more prone to breakage. And also there's thinning or loss of hair, feeling cold even in warm environment. I think at some point in my life I experienced this one a lot. I think I was around 22. I lost a lot of weight because of school and whatnot. I was always cold, so I can actually testify to this one. It is true, when you are a bit underweight, you tend to feel cold all the time, and your hands, your feet are always cold. And there's also the skin hair or teeth problems. I don't know about this one. Getting sick frequently. Yes, this one I also experienced it, in the sense that I always had like colds frequently. If it gets cold, then I already have the flu. So I think being a healthy weight is important on both ends. You can't be underweight or overweight. You just have to do your best to maintain a healthy weight. It will benefit you in more than one way. feeling tired all the time. Calories are a measurement of the energy a particular food can give a person. Not getting enough calories to maintain a healthy weight can make a person feel fatigued. Yeah, I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. But if you don't get enough, you're not gonna feel enough energy. You're going to feel tired. So eating enough is all very important. And it's not just about eating enough. It depends on what you eat. Are you eating nutritious food, or are you just eating a bunch of crap? So you have to watch on what you eat. Anemia, low blood count, which causes dizziness, headaches, and fatigue. Some people, they do experience irregular periods. I think on the here on social media platforms, I think I've seen a lot of girls who become really skinny, underweight, who have experienced this one, irregular periods, and as soon as they go to eating nutritious foods and gaining more weight, they start getting their period, and which shows that if you lose your period, it impacts your fertility, which is a big deal. So I would say, unless it's genetical, it's not that everyone experiences this. That's why I explained it in the beginning that genes plays a part. So this is really important to make sure that you get enough food, nutrients, so that you can thrive as a person. And then last but not least, slow or impaired growth. I think for kids, I don't know adults, but I think I've definitely seen kids who like nutritious food, that you can actually see that their development is slowed down and don't develop, like they are missing up some of the steps of that's developing slowly, or they start working late, or they just are slow when it comes to their development. Okay, so when it comes to causes of being underweight, it can be family history, high metabolism, frequent physical activity, depression, or medication. So you know what you're doing. So someone, it might just be your genes, but if it's something new which is within your control, maybe you're not eating enough, or maybe you are just exercising way too much, try your best to do what will benefit you in the long run. Don't push yourself too hard. Your health comes first. Yeah. And if it's some things like depression, I think it's good to find help or talk to someone to help you navigate the things you're going through in life that are causing you to face those effects. Sometimes I know as people, we tend to face a lot of situations and we get depressed, and you lose your appetite, or you just get sick from it. So you have to take care of yourself. If there's only one you only have one body, so it's the only place you have to live, your own body. So you need to make sure your body is as healthy as possible. Okay, going on to some of the problems associated with being overweight. So carrying extra weight puts pressure on your musculoskeletal system and strains on your joints, hands, knees, hips, which means that you're going to feel pain on your joints because of the weight. I do know someone who is a bit on the overweight side. They had a leg injury, and up to now it still gives them a problem because of the weight. The narrowing of blood vessels, it limits blood supply, which causes a risk of heart diseases, high blood pressure, with the damage to the kidneys, stroke, coronary heart diseases, obesity-related cancers such as the breast, lung, and liver, type 2 diabetes, among others. So this was it on maintaining a healthy weight. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.